Alright guys, welcome back here to the LAGARTO VIEJO MUNDO golf course. This is actually our first time here after that 2 good stops already over at the Open Championship in Ayrshire, Scotland, and over at Kapalua, Hawaii. So we have our cards all shuffled here, all set and ready. So we'll just divide them in 2 for the opportunity for the cut. So we'll divide them into 2 packs here, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, of course, and see how the tee times do here. So we'll do this as the afternoon grouping, and then we'll shuffle these guys up just one more time here. Okay, and then we gotta divide these guys, of course, into 7 equal stacks. Or I apologize, into 8. I apologize there, guys. So let's do stack there, stack here, 4, cutting continually into half here, and that should be 4 there. That should be good. Okay, take that, half there, that's good, and then there, and take some off the top here, take some there. Alright, so we have our 8 morning stacks all ready to go. We're going to roll our dice, of course, within the 2 history maker style fashion. So making the top cut here, guys, we're going to roll our dice here for this one, and let's look at this one here first. We'll go down this list and go through. Alright, so 55. Alright, so 55 says on this one, says top 5 golfers. So we're not even going to draw here. We're just going to look at the top 5 golfers here. So 4B, 3A, 3B here, and then Marco Mera, and then Maria Olthabo here. So Jimmy Demerit will make it. Marco Mera, 2. Johnny Miller, 3. Jay Haas, 4. And then John Mahaffey, 5. Ed Fergol, and Jose Maria Olthabo will miss it here. So that is a shame. Those guys are fun golfers, but I like to see Johnny Miller do well here, guys. I feel like he's going to do well in Mexico here. 36. The course plays to his liking. A lot of low rounds and a lot of good iron shots. So 36 says draw 3 golfers. Okay, so let's do 1, 2, and 3 there. And then it says on top of that, 36, right? Says top 3 remaining golfers. So let's look at these guys first. So we have Ben Hogan, 2A, 4B, all right. Dave Toms, 4A, 3B. All right, we're looking 5A, 3A, 2A. There you go. So we have our top 3. Did it say? Yeah, top 3 remaining golfers. So that might be actually a tie here. So it will be Raymond Floyd, Ben Hogan, 2As. There you go. They're going to start off the top there. And then it's going to be a tie between Don January and Jim Ferrier. So they'll both make the cut there. And that'll leave Dow Finsterwald out of the tournament here. And it's going to be Jim Furyk, Payne Stewart, and Julius Boros, who did a fantastic job out in Scotland. Okay, let's look at the next one here. 16. All right, 16 it is here. 16 says draw 5 golfers, choose top remaining golfer. How many are in the stack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's going to be, well, let's just leave, so that's 5, right? 5 is right here, and then we'll draw the top golfer here. Top remaining golfer, Lee Trevino. So Dave Hill will not make his appearance here in Mexico, or he does not get the cut. And we'll see who we have. Johnny Palmer, Scott Simpson, Fuzzy Zeller, Bruce Crampton, and Sergio Garcia. That'll be a fan favorite for sure there. All right. All right, so 15 is on this one here. And a 15 for this says draw 4 golfers, top golfer as well. So draw 4 golfers, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the top remaining golfer for this one will be a tie between Nick Price and Scott Hoch. And that will leave Mark Calcavecchia out of it here. And the top, or the 4 drawn here, is going to be Nick Faldo. That's going to be fun to see him. Gardner Dickinson, Tom Weisskopf, and Gil Morgan. Okay, so the last groupings here of the morning tee times. 23, that's what it says here. 23 says draw 1 golfer, easy as it is, and then it also says draw top 2 remaining golfers. All right, so we have here 3B, 3A. All right, so 3A is right there. 3B, do we have a tie for 3B? No, we don't. So it's going to be Bob Lightsky and Craig Stadler who are going to make it here, and all those other guys are going to be left out dry here. They'll be going to the 19th hole already. And Billy Casper will make it as the drawn golfer there in that group. So that's going to be fun to see him come back and try to see if he can reclaim the victory that he lost out in Kapalua. 36 for this one. It's going to be draw 3 golfers. Okay, so let's shuffle just a little bit here. Draw 3 golfers. 1, 2, and 3. And then it says top 3 remaining golfers. So that's going to leave one person out here. And this was a tough group. Gary Player, Tom Kite. 1, 2, and then 3A. Look at that, guys. Both of them tied. So both Doug Sanders and Byron Nelson will make it, alongside Jack Jr., Burke Jr., Gabe Brewer, and Tom Lehman. All right. 56 says draw 1 golfer, top remaining 5 golfers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's going to be 1 guy left out possibly. We're going to draw 1 golfer here, and that will be Dutch Harrison, and then top 5 remaining golfers here. So we have 2C, 2C, Ted Kroll, 3C, all right, 3A, and then, oh, this was a very, very tough group here, but it looks like Fred Hawkins will be left out here, guys, as the top 5 will be Davis Love III, Fred Couples, love to see that, Kerry Middlecoff, Ted Kroll, and Horton Smith. All right, so last grouping here in the morning is going to be a 16. Oop, geez, I always sometimes will look at those guys. I apologize if you got to look at them there. We'll shuffle them up just a little bit. 16 says draw 5 golfers, top remaining golfer. 1, 2, 3, 5. Well, there's only 5 golfers in this grouping, so they all make it. Good for them. Art Wall Jr., Billy Maxwell, Greg Norman, Gene Littler, Jeff Sluman, and Mr. John Daly. I would love to see John Daly actually win a tournament here. He was a long bomber. I wish they could put a double bomber there. I wish that was a possibility, but there would be no point for it, really. All right, so there's our morning groupings, guys. Great job by them here. And we'll shuffle our next pack here for the afternoon as the summer, or I guess they say the winter heat lives on here, guys, in Mexico. The 70 degrees, nice breeze, and a good drink here for the golfers. Continue here. A lot of golfers have already been taken out of the tournament, but there's a fairly large pack, a coalition of golfers here that are already making a pretty strong showing here for the Sunday, or the weekend, I guess you could say. All right, so here we go. Break them in half into 8. Into 8, here we go. So 2 equal piles, I guess you'd say. 2 equal piles is the easiest. There you go. Okay. There's that. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can kind of take off the top here to some of the ones that obviously just don't have very much here, and give it back to them. All right, so here we go. First grouping here of the 8. It's going to be a 36. That is draw 3, top 3. So draw 3, top 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 golfers in here. That means they all make it. There you go. No hard problems there. So Bernard Langer, Doug Ford, Ernie Els, Phil Mickelson, the winner last time at the the major there, Corey Pavin, and Jay Herbert. Next grouping is going to be a 23. 23 says draw 1, top 2. So draw 1 here will be this guy right here. And that'll be Retief Goosen. Glad to see that South African there. And draw 2, or the top 2 remaining. So 1A, 4C, 3B. All right, so it's going to be Jack Nicklaus. He does not miss a cut here. And Tom Watson. So all those guys are going to be taken out of there. So Tom Watson and Jack Nicklaus are again here making the cut, showing that the oldies can absolutely make it. 44 says draw 1, top 4 remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's an opportunity here. So draw 1, and then top 4 remaining. So Dave Stockton, the great putter, great short guy, game player, and then the top 4 remaining. So 1B, 4B, 2B, 4C, 4A. So this is a very easy group here for Sam Snead to make it out of. That's 1, Ben Crenshaw 2, Tommy Aaron 3, and then Lou Graham 4. Kenny Perry will be missing the cut here in Mexico. All right. Next grouping, 33. Here we go. 33 says draw 3 golfers. That's easy. 1, 2, 3. There you go. These guys missed it. Bob Rosberg, Curtis Strange, and Paul Azinger. Some big golfers there. Whew, missed it already. Some big names. Gene Sarazen, Tony Lema, and Miller Barber made it there off the draw. Last 4 groupings here coming in from the morning. or from the afternoon, a 24. And that says draw 2, top 2 remaining. There's only 4 here in this grouping, so they all make it. Larry Nelson makes it, Ken Venturi, Hal Sutton, and Del Douglas. All right, this is a big grouping of guys who are making out of the afternoon. It must have been an easy golf course here as the sun dried off the greens a little bit there. 36 says draw 3, top 3. So draw 3, top 3. Here we go. 1, 2. I think that's 2, right? Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's see who made it here already. Lloyd Mangrum, Tiger Woods, and Arnold Palmer. Let's see if Arnold Palmer will make a better showing than his last one here. Now it's top 3 here for these guys now, so 4B, 4A. So it'll be Hale Irwin and Steve Stricker who make it. Stuart Sink and Charles Cootie will be missing the cut here. 66 means this can be draw 1 outstanding golfer. So they're going to be in a group of their own here, guys. This could leave out some really good golfers here, and this could be it right here. Hubert Green will be the outstanding golfer who shot really well. That's going to leave out a lot of golfers there. Lee Elder and Lenny Watkins. Last but not least, 35. 35 says draw 2, top 3. Oh, geez. Did I look at this here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See that, guys? 5 golfers right there. That makes up for the mistake I made there. So it's going to be everybody in here because there's no point in looking at this point. So Justin Leonard's going to make it. Bruce Devlin, Calvin Pete, Severino Ballesteros, so Sevi Ballesteros. I would love to see him play there. And then Vijay Singh as well. With that, guys, we see our end of the cut day here, guys. This is pretty exciting here for us to see all these great golfers make it. And then Hubert Green is the outstanding golfer, so he himself will be playing at a different level here, possibly. He's going to make it for sure because he's the only one in his grouping, right? So with that being said, we'll see you guys next time for the 3rd round of this beautiful LAGARTO Viejo Mundo golf course in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Very exciting, guys. Comment down below who you think is going to win this one. Of course, we already see the big names are already in it as well, but we don't know how the 3rd round will play out. And also, guys, want to give you a heads up. Thank you very much for all the support. And if you haven't already, subscribe for us to see more of this great coverage here. I try my best to kind of keep it a daily occurrence so you guys can keep watching it until this game actually comes out, and then you guys can play. And I expect you guys to play this game as much as possible. Excuse me there. So I will see you guys next time. And until then, I'll see you guys in the bleachers.